It's the 30th. I'm leaving tomorrow. Had a hiccup with the whole stay-in situation. I think we got that figured out. Brakes are still dragging. Still need to build an exhaust. Still need a fuel gauge. Lots of things. We're probably going to be pulling an all-nighter. So, here we go. I figured brakes were most important. So, let's do the exhaust first. Pull off this manifold and see if that header even fits. Pull these guys out and swap on them. Oh, those aren't bad at all. Benzos. W16EX. You know what? I think I've already done this task pretty recently. A tiny bit of corrosion on them, but I don't know. Looks pretty good. Let's just run these guys. I have an extra set of plugs if I need them. Got that cutting, all this mess. We don't have a bender, so we get to piece together. Oh yeah, we've got more down here. So that's where I want the muffler. And then we gotta continue this way, and then, oh, sorry. That, this way, you know, to that way, and then after this, gotta turn like that way, and then gotta go up over that thing. And yeah, we'll see. And then we've made no progress on the brakes. Matter of fact, they've like locked up even further. Welding time. I know it's a bit tacky, but this is how we're gonna step it up for now. And you're probably saying 2-inch sounds, 2.5 inch sounds way too big. And yep. Here's what we got so far. A little bit of a gap to fill there, but it's fitting all right. And that steering's as close as it's gonna get. It normally is gonna be like that. So kind of tucked up here, not too bad. Now we just need to kind of keep going down the back. So making progress. I kind of want to see what it sounds like, but I imagine there's lots of leaks and stuff. So I also need to get started on hangers. The most critical part of an exhaust is actually the hangers, because that's what causes the manifolds to crack a lot of the times, is holding on to these exhausts. So here's an existing one, and there's an existing hanger back there. So they would have some sort of like metal bar, and they use like hoops. I'm just gonna use a different design. I should have a handful of them somewhere. But yeah, at least we're above the heat shielding, or the heat shielding's still above us, so it shouldn't be too bad. So yep, we're gonna carry on. We went and had a lunch break, came back out, got back to it, and now we're almost up over the axle. And it was at this point when I realized I was going to build myself into a wall, so I'm going to put a flange right here so I can at least take apart this exhaust system, hopefully. I don't know how, maybe that part might not go as planned, but I only have one flange. We'll see. But yep, we're up and over the axle, and then now we just need to kind of curve and go that way. So here we are laying down on the job. Guess you can say I'm just exhausted. So we're gotten to the mounts. I'm liking the way everything's going. I haven't finished out the back, but I'll handle that later. I went to factory locations. There used to be a mount right here, so you know, there. But I want to twist this a tad to make it work better for my likings. I don't want the control arm bolt to hit. Anyways, I'll walk you through a full exhaust build one day, but this is just to get her down the road. There's something else I noticed under here. Is that loose? No, we're good there. This is a little close. We're probably just gonna massage that with a weighted adjustment device. This is where I'm probably gonna do my spin. We got pretty good clearance around the muffler and everything. I was gonna replace this mount, and then I realized I was dropping the transmission mount. So we're just gonna put that back there. Forget we did that. And then I think I'm actually gonna go back here somewhere, and then to this seat bracket, thicker piece of metal. Probably do 2 bolts here, maybe 2 right there, and then run it this way to support this end of it rather than way up here, because this one's right here, so that should be fine. And that should be adequate. There's probably gonna have to be something out the back, but we'll handle that once I get out there. I'm gonna drop this, finish weld everything up to here. I'm going to cut that, spin it so I can finish weld that, finish weld and then the tailpipe. Here's the tech tip for the day. Good way to drill some holes without doing the marking and all that. For instance, I want this to kind of sit here so that it can attach to the exhaust. I'm just going to kind of guesstimate the first hole. We're going to use a self-tapping screw. So now, I've got one hole. We put the bracket part whatsoever in there. Oh, hey look, that one's snapped off. I need another screw. But anyways, you drill the other one in, and then now you've got 2 holes and 2 self-tappers. Technically it's kind of done until it rattles apart, and then you can actually put some nuts and bolts in there. But yeah, there's the tech tip for the day. Save some time and energy. We've got it all welded up to this point. I did cheat. I made a sleeve so this can kind of go in there and clock the right way. Oh man. Yeah, so anyways, we're gonna get that together, weld it. We've been struggling with the welder. My wire feed part of it's just not happy. I think I need a new tip or something, but I'm gonna keep chugging along. We're out of daylight and I gotta watch the kid. But here's what we got. All the way back, got the mounts done. Everything tack welded up and over the axle. And then this cool little dump out back here. So now all I gotta do is pull it all off, final weld everything, and the exhaust is done. And then rebuild the brake cylinder. Probably be out doing that after little man goes to sleep. So, yep, we'll be back. For these guys, now is the time. I almost forgot. I need to go somewhere around here so that I can read my, yeah. So I gotta drill a hole, weld this on, and then I'm done with the exhaust. Alright, it's all finally welded up and done. Don't judge my welds. I've been fighting this welder, I had a bad tip, and then, yeah, so now I'm gonna get this all bolted up. It's like 8:30 now on the night before I'm supposed to leave. So the exhaust is complete but not installed. I'm going to pull out the master tonight and take it apart to see if I maybe put something in there wrong, to hopefully get the brakes to release, and then I'll pick up on the rest of this stuff tomorrow. It's all bolted in there. Got the sensor welded all the way out the back. Now I'm really curious to see how it sounds. Oh, and my key's missing. Hopefully the clingety clang wasn't, you know, I should put the parking brake on. Let's try that again. It is in here. I actually hear more fan up here. You can hear it back there a little bit. Not too bad. She does not want to idle right now. Oh, there she goes. A little bit. Pull the master cylinder, call it a night.